But we've come up with, the first brilliant postdoc here, we've come up with an intellectual framework for capturing all the interrelationships of all the major components of global change, from the geology, from the human, from the atmospheric to the oceanic. And the teachers are loving it. It's hooked to the NGSS standards.
Right.
So you can dial up a standard and pull out the relationships. I think it's going to be incredibly effective. We're really excited about it.
Brilliant. Well, I mean, I was going to, if we had continued talking about your scientific career, there does seem to be an interest in what you've just described. In 2015, you've got a paper on how stable are food webs in mass extinction events, and I think that's there's obviously, in terms of the beyond paleontology, there's this imperative to understand climate change,
right?
And that is that's shaping the research. But you are able to respond and say we can make this a much bigger set of questions, and I think that's a really
and provide a resource. So Tony Barnowski wrote me into his South American megafaunal research project. So I've done some modeling on climate-human interaction and the megafaunal extinctions as well. But I've always been interested, and I don't know where this came from, in what are the sort of the infrastructural needs that can facilitate the science. And that's partly what attracted me to the directorship of UCMP. This incredible depth of collections, this incredible depth of commitment from incredible people, like Bill Clemens is one of the greats. The web resources, the foundation of the paleobiology database, and that 5-year, 7-year effort, 17 meetings in Santa Barbara to set that up. And so these infrastructural needs are part of that. And so to me, that's what the museum represents. And Berkeley can do that. Part of Berkeley's mission is to make a difference in the world, where a lot of universities are to be the best ranked university. Well, being the best ranked university doesn't necessarily mean making a difference to the world. It just means being the most prestigious by pretty narrow metrics. Number of Nobel Prizes, we happen to be first here anyway. Number of MacArthur Award winners, we happen to be first anyway. National Academy of Science, we happen to be first. Berkeley is top in most of those things. But there's another flavor here, which is to make a difference in the world.
Right.
And Berkeley and UCMP cares about that, and that also drew me very strongly here.